Meghan Markle has sparked accusations of breaching British royal political neutrality protocol by announcing she had voted in the U.S. midterm elections, a royal correspondent warned. The Sussexes have been spotted actively campaigning against Republican-led voter suppression during the highly polarized midterm elections, suggesting the couple are leaning towards the Democratic Party. As former working members of the royal family, Meghan is moving dangerously closer to breaking the royal value of apoliticism, a royal expert suggested. Daily Express royal correspondent Richard Palmer said the Sussexes are entering dangerous with their active political campaigning in the current context of trade tensions between the US and the UK. He told the Royal Roundup, "I think it's a slightly dangerous game, but not as dangerous as it was when Donald Trump was still president. And that was the real problem, that the UK was trying to negotiate a post-Brexit trade deal with the US, which seems as far off as ever now." There was huge consternation at Buckingham Palace because although Meghan has never said which way to vote, she was taking part in a campaign to get people to register to vote and against voter suppression. Meghan Markle may have broken the royal protocol by campaigning politically during the U.S. midterms. Image, Getty. Richard Palmer said Meghan entered dangerous territory when she campaigned against voter suppression. Image, Royal Roundup. And rightly or wrongly, that was seen as essentially being a Democrat-leaning campaign. Mr. Palmer continued, "And I think that you have to remember that when they quit, they volunteered. They weren't, as far as I understand it, asked to make this pledge. They volunteered that they would uphold the values of the then Queen. And embracing the UK in a foreign country isn't upholding the Queen's values." Read more. Meghan Markle hasn't got thick enough skin to be President. Richard Palmer and host Pandora Forsyth discussed Meghan's political activism. Image, Facebook. At the Royal Roundup, Meghan Markle called on fellow Americans to vote in the U.S. midterm elections. Image, Getty. "I would say it's less of an issue at the moment, though, because there's a Democratic president and so it's unlikely to affect diplomatic relations in the same way. But it's still slightly dangerous territory." Meghan Markle has been accused of using her title to influence the U.S. midterm elections by encouraging Americans to vote in a highly contested battle for the U.S. Congress. "Strip their titles now. This is wildly inappropriate. Meghan Markle can vote, but this campaigning to get people to vote is not appropriate for a royal. Strip that Duchess of Sussex title now, Charles. She's ignorant and arrogant about her royal status, and it reflects on you," the Royal News Network tweeted. Another user echoed the same comments, reportedly saying, "I don't disagree with what she says about voting here. But as long as she has a British royal title, she shouldn't be using the status it gives her to influence any part of our voting process. Plenty of people are encouraging others to vote. Meghan's voice won't be missed. Don't miss, Meghan Kate not as popular or influential as more beloved royal report. Meghan Markle pushed by close friends to tackle issue plaguing Duchess report. Chloe Madley relives clothing faux pas at Meghan and Harry's wedding report. As millions of American-eligible voters, Meghan headed down to the polls to exercise her civic duty. Image, Getty. Trending. However, other users defended the Duchess, with some saying she performed her civic duty as an American citizen. She cast her vote as Meghan Markle and that one vote did not impact the outcome of U.S. elections. As a citizen, Markle's civic duty is to vote, said at Albert_Princek. At Ms. Wickham tweeted, "Meghan Markle is an American living in the U.S. We encourage everyone to vote here, regardless of socioeconomic status." As millions of American-eligible voters, Meghan headed down to the polls to exercise her civic duty and shared a picture of her on the Archwell site with a "I voted" badge on her shirt. Read next, Meghan Markle pushed by close friends to tackle issue plaguing Duchess Harry and Meghan could be cast into wilderness by royals over book. Elegant Kate was not copying Meghan during recent visit. Meghan and Harry spotted on romantic date night with surprising food. Harry and Meghan convinced they are blessed with Diana's magic.